What up, nerds? This is Clay Cooper from Prep Expert. I've got 2 perfect scores on the SAT and 1 perfect score on the ACT. And today I'm going to teach you how to attack and add, keep, or delete the sentence question in the writing section. Just to be clear, what I mean when I say an add, keep, or delete the sentence question is any question that asks you whether you should add a sentence to a paragraph, like this one here, or whether you should keep a sentence within a paragraph, or whether you should delete a sentence from a paragraph. So those technically could be called 3 different types of questions, but in reality, we should attack them all the same way because they're all asking essentially the same thing. Does the sentence belong in the paragraph? So the way that I recommend for my students to approach an add, keep, or delete the sentence question is like this. First of all, I need to ask myself, what is the main point of the paragraph? In other words, step 1 for this procedure is to read the paragraph and articulate its main point as specifically as possible. It's really, really important that the paragraph's main point is accurate. If we articulate a main point that's not specific or not accurate, we're very unlikely to get the question correct. I always tell my students, you're going to win or lose the question on step 1. As long as the main point that you write down is accurate and specific, you'll be in really good shape to get the question right. So again, read the paragraph, articulate its main point as specifically as possible. Then we're going to ask ourselves, is this information, the stuff that they want to know, does it belong in the sentence? Is it, first of all, new? And is it, second of all, relevant? It needs to be both for us to include it in the sentence, right? If the information's not new, it's redundant and it doesn't belong in the paragraph. If the information isn't relevant to the paragraph's main topic that we just wrote down, then it also doesn't belong in the paragraph. So again, step 1 is read the paragraph and articulate its main point very specifically as we can. You're going to win or lose the question on that step. Once we have articulated the main point very specifically, look at the sentence they're asking you about. Whether it is already in the paragraph or not yet in the paragraph doesn't matter. All that really matters is whatever the sentence is, ask, is it new information and is it relevant? It needs to be new info, that is not redundant, and it needs to be relevant to the paragraph's main point. So let's take a look at this question. Scientists with the United States Geological Survey suggest that human-induced global climate change will affect biodiversity around the world. But the reality is that we have not previously had any concrete idea of how severe and long-lasting the impact could be, ecologist Brian Innsbruck says. This lack of certainty is what makes climate prediction models so useful. In order to manage global climate change and minimize its impact, scientists and authorities need to be able to foresee its effects in a variety of ecosystems. Computer-based modeling, which compiles vast data sets to predict trends, is the most efficient way to meet this need. All right, and then where that big number 10 is, they're asking us, the writer is considering adding the following sentence. Modeling was originally used to predict the information storage capabilities of early computers, should the writer make this addition here. Now, we've just read the paragraph, so let's go ahead and execute step 1, articulating its main point as specifically as possible. Looking at the paragraph again, I think that the main point has something to do with using models to determine the impact of climate change. Using models to predict or determine the impact of human-induced climate change. All right, so now that we have nailed down the paragraph's main point, let's ask ourselves if the information they want to add is first of all new and second of all relevant. Is it new? I think it definitely is new. I don't think we've been told before now in the paragraph that modeling was originally used in early computers to predict information storage. So it is new. Is it relevant, though? That's the real question. And I don't think it is. Although the sentence does talk about modeling, it talks about the original use of modeling. We don't have any reason in this paragraph to care about the original use of modeling. And that may be addressed elsewhere in the passage, but it's not addressed in this paragraph. Moreover, this paragraph in particular has nothing to do with early computers. We're talking about climate prediction models. So I do not think that this sentence is relevant enough to be added into this paragraph. And that makes it easy to cross out both A and B. Both A and B say we should add the sentence, but I don't think we should because it's not relevant. So let's look at C. No, because it blurs the focus of the paragraph by introducing information that is only vaguely related to the paragraph's topic. I think that's perfect. The paragraph's topic that we articulated was using models to predict the impact impact of human-induced climate change. The information they want to add is loosely related to that, but not really related to it. And then what about D? No, because it repeats an idea already mentioned in the paragraph. The sentence that they want to add doesn't repeat an idea already mentioned, but it's not relevant enough to be added. That's why we choose answer C. So that's all I've got for you today. Please don't forget to throw us a like if you found this video helpful. You can also subscribe to Prep Experts YouTube channel for other videos just like this one. In fact, we'd love it if you'd leave us a comment below this video. Let us know what you want advice on from a 2-time perfect score in our next video. We might feature your suggestion as the topic for our next video. You can also find a coupon code in the description below this video that you can use on our website, prepexpert.com, for discounts on all of our products. You can sign up for a course with myself or another instructor, or sign up for tutoring if you'd prefer that. So until next time, keep working hard.